One small town New England family living out their adventures, one day at a time, sharing for the whole world to see. This is Build-A-Lot Acres. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video.
Alright, so what do we got? So I got a 12 by 24 pad. It's going to be about 8 inches thick. I am going to be bringing in some stone to go on the bottom of this to give it a nice base. Yeah, my thought process is this. The mill only takes up about a 3-foot wide area, but I want plenty of room to move around. So if I'm underneath there working, I want to be able to walk around the mill, clean out the sawdust easily. I want an area in front of the mill to stack sawing lumber on some stickers so I can get it out with a forklift. And if I got someone helping me, say my father or brother or whoever comes over, I want plenty of room for us to be able to work under here in all conditions of weather. So if it's raining, pouring, you know, whatever, we're comfortable and I can work. And I'm also making it a little longer so that if I get another track extension, which I very well may do in the future, that way I can do full 20-foot boards. Because right now I'm set up to do 16-foot long lumber, but I want to be able to do 20-foot possibly in the future. So I want to make it long enough that I can add another section. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a 4x4 pressure treated and putting one about every 2 feet. I'm going to anchor it to the concrete with wedge anchors, and that way it will give me the ability to easily adjust up and down with washers or whatever if the slab does move. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And I'm also going to be putting 1.5 inch rigid foam insulation around the perimeter to hopefully help with frost. So my next step, I gotta go to my father's house, borrow his transit. I'm gonna shoot the grade. I got a bunch of stakes cut. I'm gonna be putting a stake probably every 2 feet around the perimeter and attaching it with screws. You really don't want to cheap out on this step. You want to make sure you have plenty of stakes, especially with a 1-inch board like this. If you start chimping out on your stakes, you could have a blowout and your concrete ends up bowing out or even spilling, which you definitely don't want to have happen with wet concrete. I mean, think about it this way. This is about a, it's 12 by 24 by 8 inches deep, which is about 0.66 feet. So you do the math. That comes out to 7 cubic yards of concrete, which at 4,000 pounds a yard, you're talking like 28,000 pounds of concrete when this is wet. So there's a lot of pressure pushing on this, and you want to make sure you get a stake pretty often around the perimeter. So let's go get the transit and we'll be back in a bit. Holy crap. Wow. Was not expecting it to be out of level that much. I'm probably up 18 inches in the air on that end and then sitting in the ground on the other, so obviously that's not going to work. So remember how in the brush burning video I said some days just don't go the way you want and other days go swimmingly? Well, today didn't quite go as I was hoping for. I honestly thought this was fairly level. I thought maybe it was out, 6 inches or so. I thought I could play with it, but like I showed you guys in the video, it ended up being probably 16 to 18 inches. I did get it more level. Now it's about 9 inches out of level, but it's still too much to be able to set the frame in. So what I'm gonna have to do is call it quits for now, and I'm gonna get a load of 3/4 inch stone, lay it down, get it nice and level, and I'm gonna compact it and get it all ready so when I put the frame up, everything's good to go. But this is a perfect example of having the right mindset. A lot of times, you know, maybe even me in the past, this would have kind of crushed my weekend, but here it is, Saturday, none of the pits are open. I can't get any stone till Monday, and I'm back at work. So I'm gonna have to wait another week to do this project. So instead of being down about it and, you know, kind of being depressed, what I'm gonna do instead is use a positive mindset and think of other things I can do that I've been wanting to do, even associated with this, and do that tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry we didn't get as much done as I was hoping, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And I will see you next time.